Percy, Pippin and Polly were three little pigs. They loved to play pranks. They giggled as they ran through the forest. The pigs thought it was hilarious to build flimsy houses. They knew the houses wouldn't last, but they built them anyway, just for fun. One day Percy built a house of straw. It was a silly house. It would never be strong enough. Pippin built his house of sticks. It was a wobbly house. It would fall over easily. Polly built her house of stones, but she used mud instead of cement. Her house would crumble quickly. The other animals shook their heads. They knew the pigs were up to no good. They wished the pigs would act their age, but the pigs didn't care. They were having too much fun. They laughed and played all day long. No one could stop them. Walter was a kind wolf. He wanted everyone to be happy. He tried to keep the peace in the forest. Walter often helped others. He carried heavy baskets for old rabbits. He helped lost birds find their nests. He even tried to reason with the mischievous pigs. Building flimsy houses is dangerous, Walter warned. A big storm could come and blow them down. But the pigs just laughed at Walter. "You're so serious, Walter," snorted Percy. "We're just having some fun," giggled Pippin. "Don't be such a worrywart," scoffed Polly. Walter sighed. He knew the pigs weren't taking him seriously, but he couldn't stay mad at them. They were just young and foolish. He hoped they would learn their lesson before it was too late. One day the pigs decided to have a contest. They wanted to see who could build the silliest house. Percy gathered piles of straw. He piled it high and tied it together. His house looked like a giant haystack. Pippin searched for the weakest sticks. He balanced them precariously. His house looked like a giant toothpick tower. Polly collected loose stones. She barely used any mud to hold them together. Her house looked like a pile of rocks ready to tumble. The other animals watched in disbelief. They had never seen such poorly built houses. They knew the pigs were asking for trouble. Just as Walter had warned, a big storm came to the forest. The wind howled fiercely. The trees swayed violently. Rain lashed down in sheets. Percy's straw house was the first to go. The wind ripped through the straw. The house collapsed into a heap. Percy ran to Pippin's house. "Help me!" he cried. "My house is gone." But Pippin's stick house was in trouble too. The wind snapped the sticks like twigs. The house crumbled into a pile of wood. Pippin and Percy ran to Polly's house. "Let us in," they shouted. "Our houses are gone." Polly let them in just as the storm reached its peak. The wind slammed against the stone house. The mud washed away. The stones tumbled down. The house collapsed around them. The three pigs were trapped under the rubble. Walter saw the storm raging. He knew the pigs would be in danger. He raced through the wind and rain. He reached the pile of rubble where the pig's house once stood. He quickly began digging. He moved stones and wood with all his might. Finally, he reached the three pigs. They were scared and wet, but they were unharmed. Walter led them to his own sturdy den. It was built with strong logs and a solid roof. He gave them warm blankets and hot soup. The pigs had never felt so safe and comfortable. As they sat by the fire, they realized how wrong they had been. They had been foolish and reckless. They had ignored Walter's warnings. The pigs apologized to Walter. "We're so sorry, Walter," Percy sniffed. "We should have listened to you," Pippin admitted. "You were right," Polly said. "We were being stupid." Walter smiled warmly. "It's all right," he said. "Everyone makes mistakes. The important thing is that you're safe now." From that day on, the pigs were different. They learned the value of hard work and responsibility. They helped Walter build a new, strong house for each of them. They used sturdy materials and careful construction. The forest became a happier place. The pigs, Walter and all the animals lived together in harmony.